this is how they solve everything. Well, technically the tyrant is finally dethroned, so they need to put someone who have been in both worlds to do that. Although technically saying that can be easily misunderstood by people. What I'm trying to say is we have a new first seat and a new director, and they're not what we expected. First of all, support Parsec if you haven't. Very good streaming game site, or a game streaming site, whatever you say that. The Angry Anime Fan here to bring you the chapter of Shokugeki no Soma chapter 263. A lot of people have mixed feelings about this. What are my feelings about this? Well, not as bad as I thought they would be, but it still doesn't matter, change that there are some things I still haven't lost about it. Mostly, now is the question though, is Shokugeki no Soma really heading towards the end now? Or is this just the prelude for a new saga? I mean, it almost feels like these are the end chapters, and it would be a little bit too bad if Shokugeki no Soma just ends like that, because I still wanted something more of it all. But then again, the cooking festival, no, not the cooking festival, that was one of the better arcs. The Regimental de Cuisine arc did create a very sour note for a lot of readers, me included. So either way, the Rebel Alliance wins, and it was about damn time that they won. They were always destined to win. I cannot understand why people are saying that these arrogant pieces of Elite 10 should win. They don't even deserve their names, no matter how talented they are. So either there, they crushed the Asami administration, and then suddenly Erina and Soma has a childish talk about it all. And then suddenly saying something like, Soma says that I believed in you and you did all that. And even though Tsukasa has been stripped, he still do not realize why he lost. Oh, you arrogant lack of empathy piece of white! Go for character development already! That's what I want to say. Well, he is evil, and evil can never comprehend good. So Satoichi says that, well, who knows, I wonder. But maybe more than anyone else in this hall, those two were truly enjoying their cooking. And as Rindo looks, it's worth noting that Rindo takes off her ponytail-like towel, almost the same as Soma takes off, his towel-like way. Is this once again a tease that Rindo may very well be related to the Saiba clan? Or vice versa? Well, it's worth noting though that she, for the first time, blushes as Tsukasa actually also blushes when he just says, I see. Is that the first sign of character development? Who knows? The one who walks outside half naked, well, he has his pants on now. And he still have a buff body, but the one who still sweats and walk out of this thing without even saying anything else is Asami. He is officially finally defeated. And the IGN sexy lady still says that they believe his ideas are remarkable. But how could they be remarkable? They just took everything from everything else. But she does also say it's just someone beyond him appeared, and that's the long story short of it. So he leaves without even saying anything else to his daughter, without even saying I hate you, I love you, or everything else. He just leaves. Asami, you were a terrible father through and through. Or maybe you finally get to realize what you're doing and now you realize you're not even worthy of being called her father. Either way, Asami administration is finally crushed. It was about damn time. And but despite this, Erina doesn't seem to hold any more grudges. I guess that is to solidify her character development, as she in her mind says, "Thank you for everything." And the Elite 10 that losses, well, they can just be losses. As the Denmark Rose has had gone off, the arrogant announcer says new Elite 10, which of course includes Megumi that way. but it's still not exactly revealed on who is who gonna be the one. And they all agree though that Irina should be the first seat, but she gives that casually to Soma, for the only reason is that she could only make the dish that won them the game because of Soma. So therefore he did the most to do all that. But Soma's not happy with all that. But then Sai Simon appears and says that there's another issue they have to do now. And that is Asami stepped down as headmaster now because it was crushed. And Sai Simon has no intention of going back to that throne because he's retired now. And getting back would not be good for Totsuki's culinary thing. So they need a new headmaster. So he asks the new first seat, which is Soma, what is that? And he immediately says, Naikiri Erina. And here is what actually a lot of people complain about. And I can understand why they complain about, because she is on, I don't know how old she is, but she is only 17, 16 years old, and she's gonna get the most powerful seat in the entire world. And she hasn't even graduated from Totsuki yet. I can understand the frustration and all that, because that just means that now what? But it is also worth noting, as I said in the beginning, technically Erina is the only one capable of taking the seat. Because first of all, So Naikiri is the head of the international Totsuki. He cannot take the throne. Leonara also works in the international, and she's too bubbly. She cannot be the headmaster. Asami stepped down, and he was a scum to begin with, so he wasn't even worthy of having it anyway. Sai Simon is retired. Erina's mother is obviously deceased. And Alice didn't win any matches. Erina did. And Erina have seen the two worlds. Both Asami's twisted cooking world and the freedom-loving cooking world that Soma and gang showed her. Meaning that she has seen both worlds. Therefore she is the only logical solution to have all that. Although Soma pulls the argument that the fact that she should get a higher position than him, because after all, it was all thanks to her that he won. And Sai Simon says to his granddaughter that only she is capable of doing that. And then Soma says that he will still, even if I have the first seat, I'm still not at the top. So one day I'm gonna make you say it's delicious. And if this manga is gonna continue, I guess that's gonna be the long-time goal of it all. And he also declares to everyone else to challenge him now, because now is the first seat. As everyone acknowledges that this is the perfect way, and even Nikumi and Megumi have a happy dance, everyone makes the new Totsuki headmaster Naikiri Erina, although she still prefers to be called Erinashi by her friends. And with that, they will all head home and start a new Shokugeki, as says the first seat Soma, who now a new Totsuki is born. Is this that Totsuki that will truly change the people of cooking? Or what will happen next? Again, this almost feels like Shokugeki no Soma's ending, but it doesn't necessarily have to end. Well, now we can pull second year into that position, having new powerful rivals, having new powerful schools. It's not exactly known yet if there will be any rivals from any other culinary school yet. Now Azami is defeated, and so is Central. The question is though, is Central Legacy still gonna live on? We still didn't hear on why all the other Elite Tens supported Asami. And we were promised to get to know why. And we didn't. So I mean, I don't think Shokugeki no Soma will end yet, because there are still some loose ends that have to be taken off. And here is just to name a few. Satoichi's family. We need to get in detail about them and his past. We need to get a little bit more detail on Nene's family, especially on why she supported Asami. We need to get in more detail about the mothers of Erina and Soma. Will we at least get one flashback? And the culinary school's rivals. Will we have rivals? Will we even have a blue one? A new Elite 10. There will be challenges. And there probably will be a new hidden gem appearing. Because after all, technically Soma and Gang was hidden gems. And now there are new hidden gems. So who's gonna be the other seats? That's a good question. Soma is number 1. Is it possibility that Satoichi is gonna be number 2? And then Takumi will be number 3. Megumi will be number 4. Uh, Totsuki will be number 5. Kuga will be number 6. Um, let's see here. Subaru will be number 7, maybe. And the other ones. No, I'm not so sure about the other ones. So, I mean, then again, they maybe just dethroned the central supporters, so who knows. You give me your thoughts if you have any on this chapter.